Hello everyone and welcome to the stream for tonight. Um, yeah, just doing a bit more World of Warcraft and we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to get to level 30, currently at 27 and yeah, it's been a bit of a drag. The furthest I've ever actually got in Classic is level 27 and I've done it about 5 times. So if we get to level 28, I'm going to be amazed. Just because it's the furthest I've ever got. But I've kind of struggling with areas to actually level at the moment. But yeah, I'll just get straight into it, I guess, and we'll see what we can do. If he's actually going to load in. Hey, there we go. Right. Yeah. So as you can tell, I've been doing a bit more off stream because I've been addicted to this game, which anyone who's played World of Warcraft will know that. So we've completed pretty much all of Ashenvale. Done a few other areas. I'm trying to do areas that I don't generally go to. So in the past, I always usually go to Hillsbrad, do Tarren Mill, all that sort of stuff, and then go up into Alterac Mountains. Now I do want to go back and do Arathi Highlands. So when I get to the level to do that, we will be doing that. So I might end up at Hillsbrad. It just depends because we've kind of finished Ashenvale, but I've got a few more things to do in Stone Talon. So I thought, I'll come back here. We'll see what leveling we can get done. Hopefully we can get to level 30, but I think we're gonna have to go to Tarren Mill just to finish it off, which is gonna suck quite a bit. So we also want to do Thousand Needles as well because I love Thousand Needles. It's probably one of my favourite zones, especially in Cataclysm. Cataclysm they kind of made it a lot more interesting, so we'll go and give that a go. But I don't want to go there yet because I want to get to level 30 before I actually jump into that. So fingers crossed that we don't have an issue with that. Right, there we go. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's just going to be another chill stream, I think, for tonight. I'm trying to keep them fairly non-strenuous, shall I say, this week, just because I'm trying to I'm just trying to get in the mood for this new job that I'm starting on Friday, which should be good. I don't know if there are any cats in the room at the moment, so we might come across them. But yeah, the goal basically for tonight's stream is to get to level 30. So hopefully we can get to level 30. Because, yeah, it's dragging on a bit, this. I spent about 2 days literally just trying to get this spear for my paladin quest. And it sucked. I had to solo all of the dungeons that were, well, other than the last one, which we kind of, well, didn't really even need to end up going in the dungeon, which was interesting. But yeah, it's kind of sucked quite a bit, that. So yeah, just hopefully just gonna be a bit more chilled out tonight. Planning on doing a bit of Elden Ring on Friday because I know I didn't get to do it last week, and I've not played it for about 2 weeks, and it's kind of like I'm really itching to go on it. But I want to save it a little bit for doing stream stuff on that because I do, like I say, it's quite a good game to stream, and I do enjoy doing that. But for now, I think we'll just end up sticking to World of Warcraft. Um, just because the other games that I've sort of been streaming, I'm not feeling them at the moment. Like I've explained with Tarkov, not a fan of it. Well, not a fan of what they're doing at the moment with it because it's getting near end of patch. They're kind of just messing around a little bit, so it's not really worth streaming that because it's a bit hit and miss the content at the moment. But yeah, um, never been to this area, so it's just one that I've kind of, like I say, I've always stuck with Tarren Mill, and that generally does get you the levels that you need, really. So what we're trying to do here, we're trying to get some seeds, apparently. I'm assuming there's some form of drop. Ah, there they are. No, it's a pine cone. Excellent. Good thing is I'm kind of out leveled for majority of this area, so at the moment it is just literally, just mopping up the quests until I catch up. I don't think I've got that many more missions to do, or quests I should say, to do in this area. Um, I think we've, well, when I was here previously, I think I did the majority of them. So yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that it is gonna get me to the goal. But yeah, like I said, never got any further than this, so we'll have to try. I was kind of hoping that these seeds would be a bit more abundant than two of them that I've found, but because this mission's, well, this quest is going to suck if they're quite scarce. There's got to be one around here somewhere. So yeah, quest is just basically telling me they're just everywhere here. So I imagine I'm just sort of looking underneath trees. Ah, there's one. The problem is the foliage on this. I might turn it off because I've been having problems with the foliage quite a lot on this. That it's like when I'm trying to find herbs and stuff for herbalism, I can't see them because the foliage is just covering them up, and it's not something that was in classic. This level of detail. Well, say this level of detail. It's not really that detailed, is it? But yeah, it's not the best when you're trying to find things that are sat on the floor. Um, See, in later expansions where they introduced this stuff, they just basically highlighted everything for you, which did make it easier, but I can't exactly say that's a negative when I'm trying to actually do something. Especially when I'm, well, when I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. Because I just want to get that level 30. Right. Herbs. They're also very important. You can see a Gaia seed over there. So, King's Blood. Nice. Yeah, I've been trying to like level the alchemy at the same time, because I do actually quite enjoy using some of the buffs and stuff. I understand I've not really got anything at the moment buffed. But yeah, so some of the little buffs that you get for like armor and all that, they're not so useful now because of the level that I am, but it's they help a little bit. It's better than having nothing, and it's leveling up the skill, I guess. So okay, I always hate these missions where you've got to find things on the floor. Right, so how many more do we need? So we need five more. Woo. Um, I'm wondering if there's any in the water itself. Just yeah, my guy's definitely getting a bowler from swimming in this water. Thankfully, he's a paladin and can purify himself, so we're all good. But yeah, there's certain bits in like classic that I've always find that you kind of get stuck on them, like with levels. So you have to be very careful with where you're leveling and what you're doing, or else you out level areas and then you just are kind of screwed really. Um, so I'm just kind of trying to stay above that by doing well. I'm trying to keep it interesting by doing areas that I don't usually do. Well, that I've not usually done in the past. But it's times like this that it makes me just wish that the looking for group system was in the game fully, how it is in retail, because I could literally just do dungeons all the way, well, pretty much all the way to max level. Which I tell you what, it makes it so much faster. You can pretty much get to. I think when they introduced it in Wrath, you could get from like level 1 to like 68 in like 2 days. Yeah, I know. Well, they've got this whole system in it where it's like, oh, what I'll do this dungeon and do this, but I, yeah, I mean, I can't do Stormwind stockades because yeah, it's not possible for Horde. Black Thousand Deeps, I would like to do that because I've not done it for a while, and Razorfen Crawl is pretty good. I do like that one, but it's the thing of like I was trying to find a group last night for Black Thousand Deeps, and nobody was on it. And I'm on a full pop server here, so this is like the max that you're gonna get for Classic. And yeah, there was just no one there, so it's a bit weird because like at the start of the game there was a lot of people playing it, like a lot of groups, a lot of players running around in like the Blood Elf zone and everything. But it seems like once people leave there, they either just stop playing the character or they, I guess, get boosted by friends. Because I guess when you can get level 10, you can go in dungeons and stuff then. So yeah, it's been a bit of a grind this, to be fair. So far, yeah, it's not. I'm not enjoying it at the moment, but yeah, I know. I've been trying to get my friend to boost me, but he's a bit of a slacker to be honest. So he's just not been. I mean, not just boosting me. I've got like another friend who's leveling up at the same time. So we were hoping he would have boosted us a bit more than he has so far. Oh, that looks like a boss. Right. Let's go and have a good old fight with this thing. He's probably going to kick the crap out of me. I don't think my weapon skill's that good on this at the moment, so I have been having a few problems with that. Because I've literally only just got polearm, like this polearm. Because so far I've been using a one-handed sword and shield as a Ret Pally, which, yeah, that's been going well. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not want it. I might just win this, so I'm trying to not get anything else to attack me. We might not win this, but we'll do our best.
My mana is low.
Oh, I did not mean to press that. I think he might have, because we've not got enough mana. Yeah. I know that the sort of distance that they can attack is a bit ridiculous. We've got a bit more fight in us though, so not much though. I think he might actually have the beating of me there. All we've done is delay the inevitable for like 2 seconds. No, come on! Yeah. I think he's a little bit too hard for me to solo at this point. Close though. Oh, look at that! I've got walk miles now. Yeah, the harpies around what is it, Thunder Bluff. I really hated them. They were so annoying. Like as like a pretty easy starting area, putting harpies in there, the missions that you had to do were just not very fun. Yeah, we might use that as well. I just miss it in. I don't know if you get it in Outland. I can't remember, but I know in Northrend you had when you died you had the spectral flying mount thing that you could get, and then you could just fly to where you were dead in like 2 seconds. That was great. But yeah, sadly we don't get flying in Classic until well Cataclysm, which yeah changed everything a little bit. Yeah, I think the problem that I'm having, like, I probably would have been all right with that fight if my pole arms was full. Yeah, yeah, yeah. definitely need that in the game. I couldn't remember if they had it in Outland or not, because to be honest, I've not really done Outland for quite a long time. Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I can't remember. I don't know if it was maybe some areas did have it at launch, and then other areas just got it later on. Because I'm pretty certain some of them you had to have a flying mount because you couldn't actually get to certain parts of it. But I could be wrong. Yeah, we'll leave Sorrowwing. He can sit over there listening to his Linkin Park in by himself. I think I had that actually on a Hunter. Yeah, it might have been. I know that patch did have a lot of changes to the game because that was when they introduced all the new talent trees where it was basically you have one option to pick and the I think it was dual spec as well that they put in. I can't remember if they put dual spec in right at the start or not. Yeah, there's a lot of features that I just can't remember if they were standard or if they were added onto Wrath because it was kind of like Wrath where they started playing with the game quite a bit to change it. Right, need to find the rest of these bloody pine cones. Where are they? Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see whether they actually do go back to the extent that people want them because I've seen some of the talent trees and they do look a lot more like this. But the problem is with it, I don't think it's going to be like it's hard to say. I think it's only going to be viable to pick like a certain path. Whereas like with the talent trees on this, you can pick different things depending on what you're doing. If you're doing like certain PvP or if you're doing certain talents, like how with Retribution, I'll fill this entire tree up, and then I'll go maybe into Holy and get this here where it increases my total strength, and then maybe put a few points into stuff here. I don't know whether you'll be able to mix the points between the trees or whether you'll just go right. I want to do protection, and you can only put points into protection, like how it currently is. Except you have like one choice or another choice. If they do it like this, where you get to like mess around with the tree a little bit, it'll be good because you can kind of experiment with different things there and actually, use points in other trees, and it kind of, I don't know, it's a weird one because it doesn't. Everyone always picks the same thing, whatever build they can find on what is it, icy, I think it's icy fingers. I think people use for the builds. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, these pine cones suck. Where the hell? Like, imagine doing this if there's more than one person trying to get the pine cone. You'll be here for about 3 days trying to do it. There just isn't any of these pine cones. Oh, there's one over there. It's like this must have sucked when it was first launched. Kill the squirrel with 2 polygons there. Yeah, exactly. It's like if you're raiding or something, it's kind of like you're kind of forced upon it. But still, though, if they put a bit of effort into like that, you can kind of do different things and they make it fun, then I guess it won't really matter. Because like with this build that I'm doing here, it's purely a leveling build, so it's not really to do max DPS. It's the most convenient for leveling. Like how I've put 3 points into this one, which is probably my most useful thing at this point because it's giving me 15% extra movement speed, which I wouldn't have that, I don't think, on a DPS build because it's just a waste of 3 points. I could put that into something else. But for leveling, that is fucking brilliant because the amount of time that's going to save me over the entire course of leveling this guy up is probably a couple of hours. Oh, I actually have to go and kill them. Why do I have to kill them? Oh, there's loads. Yeah, it's fine. think we need one more, yeah, one more pine cone, and then we can get on to kill. Ah, yes, there we go. And then we'll kill the tiny elementals. Yeah, it's been a bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the reason why people are enjoying classic a lot more than retail at the moment, because classic still got that in it. So you still like, you still have to crowd control, and to a certain extent, like at my level that I'm at, it's not really here. But I know when I get to Outland, people, mark skulls and all that sort of stuff. So it's not um it's not too bad on this, but I know on retail it's like you never even have to talk to anyone. You get in a dungeon, you just basically go in a dungeon, kill everything. You don't have to talk to them, you don't have to roll on gear, you just, you know, as far as you're aware, they're just completely blank. Which was my favourite dungeon? Ooh. It's a tricky one, that. Hmm. Dungeon. It's a hard one, really, because Wrath Lich King was the one that I played the most, and I really did like the dungeons in that. Like Utgard Keep and stuff, like the Viking sort of the Vikral or something like that sort of guys. I did like their dungeons because they were quite fun to tank them, and they had a few little cool mechanics, like the boss that did like a strafing run, and then you basically had to like hide from it and then run down as fast as you could, and then he landed, and then you have a fight with him. Things like that were quite cool, but Wrath was kind of the first expansion where they introduced all that. Um, but there was a few like Mr. Pandaria. There was a few in that I actually really did like. So there was like the brewery one. I actually really did like that because you fight like beer elementals, which I thought was quite a cool little thing. I hated the expansion, but I kind of liked that they put like a beer elemental into it, and you went in a brewery and you were basically trying to like get it all back together. Yeah, that was always funny. I did like that one. There's a lot in Burning Crusade that I did like, but I think it's probably it's hard to say really because Wrath dungeons were a lot more fun. Um, but then again, it's like every expansion that they've done, there's always one or two really fun dungeons. It's like Battle for Azeroth that had some really fun ones. That were like there was one of them where you're basically attacking this like pirate stronghold and you're just going through it, and you fight. There's like a boss that summons like a giant parrot, and the parrot like shits on you, which I always I always loved that boss because he always made me laugh. It was such a funny boss. And you could get him as a mount actually as well, the parrot, which was quite fun. But do you know what? I'd probably go. I just because that dungeon has a parrot that shits on you. I think I would go so far as to say that is my favourite so far. Um, because it was brilliant. That's that sort of thing. It was hard though as well. I remember doing it on like I think it was like heroic tens or something, and it was pretty difficult. I have to say. But yeah, Burning Crusade has a few decent dungeons in it. Don't don't quite mind some of them, but there's none of them that really like sort of shout out to me that I actually really enjoyed doing. I mean, I think I'm one of the few people that didn't mind doing Hellfire Citadel. I know a lot of people hated that one, but I actually quite like that. And I guess I also like doing. Yeah, like Ramparts was a bit crap because it was your first dungeon that you did there, and I remember on the Death Knight you basically just grinded it until you got well until you got any more dungeons that you could do. But it was yeah, the Citadel was quite fun, especially because you could see what was his name? Was it Magtheridon who was like sort of just chilling below you? It's like quite like that. was a good little dungeon. And then there was the what do we called now? It was the one where it was like a prison of some kind in Wrath. So you go in there and you got to basically wait, and then you get like random guys attacking you. It was like what was it, the chromatic dragonflight, I think they were. And then you had like random bosses appear. It was one of those. It was annoying because the amount of times I went into it to get loot off a specific boss and that boss never appeared did suck. But it was quite a cool little mechanic because they'd never done anything like that before, where they had, well, unless you count Karazhan, where they have the pantomime where it's like a bit RNG sort of thing. But yeah, it was a it was a good laugh, that one, until you were grinding it like mad. Yeah, yeah, it was good, that. I did quite like that one. Yeah, there's been quite a lot. I think they actually did bring Karazhan back as well at some point as a dungeon. So it was like, it wasn't Karazhan as it is in Burning Crusade. It was slightly different, but you still did the same kind of bosses. But I'd never really played that. I think I'd quit the game by that point for a few years. I could be wrong, but I think it was like Warlords of Draenor that was on. Or it might have been Legion, because I didn't really play Legion at the start. I played it more towards the end, and I don't think I ever really played that. I could be wrong, and it could be another expansion, but I do remember it.
I can't cast that yet.
I think you've cursed me here, Kevin, because you kind of said the worst things are fighting those like hippogriff things and fighting harpies, and now I'm killing harpies now. Especially as a paladin, it sucks. Oh, I was just gonna make some bandages. Fuck that. Some tree ants. Like, yeah, I hate harpies. Let's create some more bandages, because I'm gonna probably need these. I think it's only them two things that I need to kill here, so I just need to kill the harpies, which looks like a lot of harpies. Yeah, going to be here for a while killing these, and then I've got to kill these little fire elementals as well. No, I don't need to kill them. Of all the harpies I've killed, oh, right, so two of them kind of look the same, but they're not the same thing. Right, I need to kill all these. Oh yeah, my hot pants. They're amazing, aren't they?
I can't
I'm
cast
kind of
that.
like trying to style my guy on Aquaman, as you can tell by like the fish scale armor. Um, just fitting in with the whole Blood Elf theme, if they're quite in touch with their feminine side. And I've even got a spear now as well. So sadly it's not a trident, but we'll go for that. I don't know how these shorts give me so much armor, like compared to my last ones, which were like full scale mail, but whatever. I mustn't ever get hit in that part of the leg.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, it'd probably help if I'd actually buffed myself as well, wouldn't it? Oh, oh well. Right. Have you been at work today then, Kevin, or have you is it one of your days off today? Day off today. Not too bad. Ah, right. Yeah, I don't start my new job till Friday, so I've still got a few days left. But it's not like I've really got time to actually do anything because I've been like, well, pretty busy all week, getting things and buying things and doing all sorts of crap. So But I had a bit of a chill day today because I sort of went just mooching around with my brother. So we went to the cinema to go and see that new Northman, which yeah, really really good film actually. I really did like it. It's not one for everyone. It's very weird, but the guy who directs it, he's kind of known for doing that. But yeah, it's if you basically like Viking sort of stuff, it's a really good film. But it's really really strange. But like I was saying, the guy he's done other films. The big ones called The Lighthouse. It had that. What was his name? So it's is it William Defoe, I think his name is. He's the guy who played Green Goblin in Spider-Man. It has him in it, and then it had Robert Pattinson as well. And it's the same sort of thing. The Northman. It's kind of just like really weird with like demons and weird spooky things in it. But I did quite enjoy it. A lot of people I know are saying it's not the best, but it's one of those sort of art house sort of films where you've kind of got to be into the stuff, or else you're not going to enjoy it. Because it's not just like an action film; it's like you actually have to pay attention really with it. So I can see why not a lot of people like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action scenes in it are pretty badass, really. But yeah, the story's pretty decent. Like, and the cinematography in it's really good. If you're like a fan of anything to do with cinematography, it's a good watch. I hate these things. But yeah, I know. What was it? Doctor Strange. I think that's out on Thursday. I think it is. But with me starting this new job on Friday, and then I'm away for work all next week, um, I'm not going to get to watch it until. Well, I'm probably not going to get to watch it until the week after. Um, Unless I get time, I might maybe go and watch it by myself, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm that bothered really. I do want to see it because it is like I did like the first one quite a lot. I thought it was quite good the first one. I know a lot of people didn't really get into it, but I kind of like that whole sort of Inception style that they sort of went with. I don't know if it was the same director that did Inception, but I
I
can't
can't
remember off the top
cast
of my head.
that yet.
But it'll be out on Disney Plus at some point. Did not want to bring two of these to fight, but we will. Oh
Not enough mana.
I hate these things. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting a bit burnt out with the whole Marvel superhero things again, because I've been enjoying Moon Knight. Moon Knight's it's a bit different, so it's not the usual, sort of crap that they have. So I've kind of been enjoying that. I have no idea what the hell's going on in it, but I like the whole Egyptian god side of it that they're doing. And then it's like all the other things are coming out. Like I'm not really too fussed. I've not seen that Morbius, which I do want to see it because it looks interesting, but I know it is bad. But I'll probably just wait for that to. It'll come out on Disney Plus probably in the next month or two, so I'll just watch it there. And then I don't know all the other things. I'm not really that asked about, like Ms. Marvel. Um, just don't really care. Oh yeah, my rug. Yeah, it's actually quite cool. I can't show it on stream because I'm actually sat on it at the moment. Um, well, my chair's on it. But I basically got this rug from America, and it's the map of Middle Earth. So I was like, I saw it. It wasn't like dead expensive. It was like 30 quid, I think. But I saw it and was like, I need to get that. But it's taken like, I think it's taken about 2 months to turn up. And then when I got back today, it was just like sat in my garden. So I was like, all right, that must be my rug. But It's alright. It's the rug that I kind of wanted because it's not fluffy, if you know what I mean. It's just like a hard rug, so it's good for putting a chair on, so because he doesn't get stuck on anything. So it's like it's perfect for an office. But yeah, I can like just look down and go, oh look, there's the Shire, and then I can go, oh look, there is Arnor, and then there's Angmar. It's like it's very interesting. Um, you know what? I don't know. Let me just have a quick look while I auto attack the crap out of this basilisk. My new phone doesn't always give me alerts for things. I'm kind of like, yeah, that'll be why I'm not in the chat because I think I'm in that on my old account. So I think that's what that probably is. Yeah, I'm not actually in it. I think I don't know who's the admin for it, but I think I'll just need an invite back on my new number. Steph's got my new number, so she can probably invite me, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's the one problem that with like having to move over your number and phone and everything that you kind of forget that you're in certain groups and like that your phone's attached to certain things. It was a bit of a nightmare really last week swapping all that over because it's things like my cryptocurrency account is linked to my old it was linked to my old phone like my work phone. So I had to like swap all that over, and it was like I had to do all this authentication crap with it.
That's still recharging.
Which, yeah, was if I didn't have the phone, basically, I think I would have lost all my crypto, which that would have sucked. I've not got too much in crypto just because it's collapsed as a commodity, but I've got a couple of £100. Yeah, it's one of those things because I was in like 30 or 40 different WhatsApp groups for various things. I think the only one that I moved over was like the snowboarding group that I'm in, just because I kind of have to stay in that to keep up to date with the holiday that I'm going on. So I was like, yeah, probably should go in that. But then all the rest of them, I think I've just forgot about them. No, don't come after me! I'm gonna have to try and heal there because it's gonna kill me if I don't. The good thing about Holy Light is actually a really, really good spell. I'll try doing a bit of first aid as well. I don't usually do first aid on characters, but I have to say it's pretty good. I don't think I can do curses. I can't. It's just poison and disease that I can get rid of. So yeah, I basically just have to sit with that for however long it's got. It's a bit annoying. I think it's priests that can get rid of that. Because I remember in Classic everyone had like a certain thing they could remove. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck with that until. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think later on they kind of made it so that everyone could cure everything, and then it was like, oh joy. But yeah, at the moment you don't seem to be able to do that. It's a bit. Most people seem to go with the whole Blessing of Might for leveling, but I kind of prefer the Blessing of Wisdom just because it gives you so much more mana. So you can kind of spam out abilities if you need
It's
to,
too
or
far
heal,
away.
which, yeah, that's always a bonus. These harpies are coming to me now. I need to kill a few more of these fire elementals, but they seem to be more over this side here. So we'll finish killing off. It's annoying that some of these harpies are not the ones that actually give me anything for the quest. It's like, why are they even in the game if they're not actually counting towards a quest? But I guess it's just how Blizzard do things. Yeah, speaking of, I'll just just actually read that. Yeah, I think warlocks actually could remove curses. Yeah, it was a lot better because you had to kind of like there were certain bosses where you needed people to remove curses or else you would just die, and you had to have certain classes who could then remove the curses. So it kind of did sort of mess things up with that, I guess. Like you had to have like a certain amount of warlocks or a certain amount of shamans or something like that.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, but what's I gonna say now?
I can't
This thing's
cast
actually
that
quite difficult.
yet. Let's do recharging.
Yeah, have you seen Blizzard's new game announcement that they announced today? Their amazing mobile game that everybody's wanted. Oh, it's yeah. Words. I can't even say words about it because I don't actually know what the hell it is. Like, I don't think anyone knows if it's like. It looks a bit like a tower defense, except there's no towers. So, yeah. Of all the games they could have announced, and they made like a big deal out of it, I personally thought they were going to announce World of Warcraft Classic on mobile, which would make sense because mobile phones could easily run that game now, like no issues at all with that. But yeah, they decided to announce this terrible mobile game, which, to be quite honest, I'm looking forward more to the Diablo mobile game than I am than that. And I think the majority, I'm wondering if they've announced it just to kind of get people going, oh, I'd rather play like the Diablo mobile game, which wouldn't surprise me because the amount of hate that that game got. I think I was one of the few people that sort of went, oh, actually, that looks kind of cool. I think I'll give that a go. Like, if, say you're on like the bus or on a train or something, you can just quickly go have a Diablo at your fingers, really, which was quite cool. Alright, I'm back in it now. Excellent. Knew I was going to get attacked by that bloody thing. I'll have a check in a minute. Oh no. Oh no. This is not going right.
I can't cast that yet.
I think we'll be alright. Get the weak ones out of the way.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh my god. I hate these harpies. I really do hate these harpies.
That's still recharging.
But this is the reason why I played a paladin, because yeah, hunters are very easy to level, but if I was playing a hunter there, I'd be dead. No way would I have survived that. Paladins can kind of survive things a lot better than other classes just because you basically a warrior that can heal, and you have like a lot of survivabilities with like lay on hands and the fact that you can just bubble, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, I'll have a quick check though, Kevin, while I'm healing up. I've had this new phone like a week and I've already like messed it all up. It's got all sorts of crap all over it. Ah, yeah, I see it. I'll probably check it out after the stream. By the looks of it, it looks like it's some form of Lord of the Rings Elden Ring thing, which will be quite cool. Ah,
I need a target.
yeah, I'll definitely check it out sort of later on. I've left it sort of open on my phone, so when I go on later, I think I can click it because it's like you've referenced it, so I can't see any messages obviously before I've joined, but I'm assuming I can, can get that one because it's kind of linked it in. That harpy's do I need to kill that? No. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a sucker for trying to get herbalism stuff, and it has killed me so many times. It's like I'll be trying to get this, and some dragon will just come and like rip my head off. And be like, oh great. Oh, these look like bigger elementals. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be some form of like boss chimera around here? I do need to kill this thing as well. Kind of wondering, I've never used this one, the Seal of Justice, which does look like it's kind of cool because it stuns things, and it, you know, has this ability where it prevents people from running, which I do kind of forget about that, because that would be really, really handy for certain enemies that flee. Yeah, it's not really the best. It's the first time I've ever been here, really. I don't usually come to this area. I know I've just forgot the King's Blood, but I'll go back to that in a minute. So I'm kind of new to it, but that's the reason why I wanted to do it, just because I'm not doing the same thing then over and over again. I mean, I was aiming for level 30 tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get it because it's so slow to quest in this place. It's like ridiculously slow. I need to go and get my old King's Blood because I need that for stuff. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, yeah, just 2 basilisks. Why not? See, these things are actually pretty difficult to kill, which is not ideal. At least I'm actually hitting things with my... oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, the aggro hit sucks so much. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. I'm not gonna bother wasting a cooldown on it. I might as well just, because I would not survive that even if I used my cooldown. Oh, thankfully the spirit healer thing is actually pretty close. Can't argue with that. Yeah, I've still got loads of these harpies to kill. They really do suck. I'm not really a big fan of this area. If I'm quite honest, it's probably not one that I will do again. I'm gonna have to go and do Tarren Mill, which again, not a fan of that area either, really. Wait, how much is that going for? 399 gold at auction. Yeah, that's not right. I highly doubt that they're going for that much. I just saw that fucking basilisk. Bugger off. There's actually another player here. Bloody hell. It's the first player I've seen in a long time. Like, I've been out in the wilderness for so long with no other sort of contact with people. Yeah, I know. It looks like at the moment as well you can't do battlegrounds to like level up, which kind of sucks. Right. So we need to get some of these harpies. Oh, someone's already hit this thing. What? Oh, that kind of sucks. How the hell's that happened? Unless it's just my UI that's bugged out there.
I can't cast that yet.
No, literally somebody else somehow hit that, even though it had full health. Excellent. So that was a waste of time. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is, because I've nearly finished it, I'm gonna have to go over to Tara Mill. And the problem is, all those missions that I've got are low level, apart from like one or two there. So I'm not gonna get a lot of XP because I'm gonna then have to catch up to get to a point where I'm actually getting stuff, and it's gonna suck. It's the reason why every time that I've played Classic so far, I just give up at 27 because it's like the leveling sucks. And I remember you have it happen now, and then I think when you get to like level 42, and it's just like level 42 is exactly the same. 42 to 48 is just crap because you just don't have anywhere to level. You just have to grind. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, do you know what? Let's see what Classic's using on it. Yeah, so Classic's currently using 2.3% of my processor. It's yeah, it's not it's it's not a very like tough game, is it really? Yeah, it looks like somebody's killed all of the ones that I actually need. Typical. And then all the ones that I don't need are still left alive flying around. Don't need that one. We'll go try and find some more fire elementals. Yeah, it's going to be good though on Wrath because they boost the graphics quite a bit. I think they're actually separate because you can still play like World of Warcraft Classic, like just the standard game. So I think they are like a separate installer. I just installed the Classic Burning Crusade because I don't really like Classic that much. I don't really like Burning Crusade, if I'm quite honest. It's not re- it's not one that I have fond memories of. Just because I got banned from the game, permabanned, and I had to create a new account and everything. But we won't go into that. As to why I got permanently banned. Um, let's just say I was young and dumb, as you do many things when you're young and dumb. So yeah, I don't really like it too much. Wrath Lich King though, I have very fond memories, which is the reason why I've gone back to the game in in the first place, really, because I kind of want to. I want to get this guy level 70, just so I've got him, and then I want to kind of try and do a mage, because I've always wanted to play a mage, and I've never ever played one really. I've like leveled them a few times, but I've never done any end game content or anything with a mage. So kind of wanting to try that, mainly on Wrath Lich King, but it's going to be another one of those. I'm probably going to do a Death Knight still because they are like my favourite class on this game. Well, it's the only class that I seem to be able to play these days and not get bored, because my hunter I just can't play on retail. I just get like PTSD or something. Yeah, I think at the moment I think it's Pyro. I know your level apparently is Frost or something at the moment because you can literally solo dungeons from what I've heard of people, and it's like even as like a low level you can just solo a dungeon by yourself because you can just group everything and AoE it and it just kills it all in seconds. But I don't Frost Mage isn't going to be the highest DPS though. I'm not believing that. He's the best for leveling, but I'm pretty certain he's not the best DPS because I've never heard of Frost Mage being the best DPS. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, it's just Jolliv in the chat. But yeah, I said that for leveling. I said the best DPS class for Mage. I think it is Pyro at the moment. In fact, it usually is Pyro. I think only a few times it's gone over to Arcane, but Arcane's, I don't know, Arcane, it's a little bit boring, I think, because you literally just use like magic missiles and that's it. It's like you don't need to do anything else. You just stand there and press one button. Oh, these harpies fucking suck. So I need that one there, and I can guarantee me trying to fit in between them two, he's going to aggro everything in the area. Look at that. That thing's sneaking up on me. There's another one over there. Oh yeah, that is the good thing about mages, that you don't ever have to buy any food or drink. And that is literally the reason why I want to play him, just because it saves money.
I can't cast
Actually, I have at the
that
moment
yet.
106 gold. I am literally minutes away from retiring on this now. Right, thankfully there's only one more of these bloody things left.
That's
Come on.
still recharging.
Right, over here. She's going to murder you. I don't know why, but these blue harpies are kind of reminding me of something, and I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I've seen... It might be a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something. I think maybe there was a Yu-Gi-Oh card that kind of looked like them.
That spell
That is
isn't
quite
ready
funny.
yet.
Oh, I did not want to pull all them.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
These basilisks are pretty bloody tough.
That
Hit
spell isn't
very
ready
hard.
yet. That's still recharging.
Just gotta try and keep an eye out for things, because I do not want to get ambushed by more things. It's TL. Yeah, I've never really played a mage though. It is one of the things that I really do want to play. I did enjoy it, like on the other server. It would be great. But yeah, to be fair, I know you can turn the auto loot on in the raid profiles, but it's I don't always use it. That's the problem. I don't always like the auto loot being on, because sometimes I don't like to do it, but sometimes I do.
I can't cast that yet.
Right. Thankfully, this is the
Isn't
last
ready.
fire elemental that I need. But it's just the harpies, which I don't think I need many of them either now. It could just be, yeah, I need one of them ones and two of them ones. So, well, I do like to see what I'm looting, because you know, sometimes you get things that you don't actually want. So it's like you open it and you go, oh look, and then you end up not picking it up because it's shite. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never liked. I've never really liked the auto loot thing, because it's. I don't know. It kind of. I don't know. It's just. I think it's just a thing that I've just always had in RPG games. That I'm just not a fan of them. Oh, why can't all these harpies go to a different colour? Who's that over there? Perfect. Oh, 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 oh. I need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Fuck off. I just know this person here is trying to get this one as well.
It's too far away.
Paladins have no range. They suck.
I can't cast that yet.
God, my guy looks so crap. I'm surprised I've not
I
found a
don't have
helmet
a
yet, though,
target.
actually, because I'm pretty certain by this point I had a helmet on every other server. What server are we actually on? 1 minute, I can find that out. Where is he? Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, that's it. I I can never remember the name of it. But yeah, I do know it's like Gneus or Genius or Ganeus or I don't fucking know how you say it. Die Papa Roach. Right. Oh, there's people. Wild Grizzly. Ah, right. I don't know why I then came in, but I just assumed that you would that you just created a character and you just called it Wild Grizzly for some weird reason.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I think they're inviting me because these things are a ball ache, aren't they? So
I can't cast that yet.
I am just kind of like stealing all the loot, I think there, which kind of sucks a little bit for them. Pretty certain I actually don't need any of these things as well.
That's still recharging.
With literally 3 paladins here, there's no chance of them being us. Oh my god, how many fucking things are killing us?
That spell isn't ready
Oh
yet.
god, this is not gonna go well.
That's still recharging.
God, this is horrible. This we're just absolutely like genociding them. I guess this is a quick way of doing. I think I might be done here actually. Oh no, I need one more. Oh well, at least it's an easy way of doing this. Just get 3 years. Oh yeah, the whole reason I came over here to kill them was because I wanted the King's Blood. It's gonna aggro onto me this. I can just see it watching me. Oh no, I managed to get out. Right, it's the ambush. Yeah, the ambushes are over here. So
That spell isn't ready yet.
run away. These harpies fucking suck. Nice, there we go. Done with that quest. Stealing all the loot. Steal the loot and leave. That's how we do this. In fact, I need to go back because my bags are really full. Well, they're getting very full. Oh, should I go and do that one though first? Hey, it's free for all loot, and they're not picking it up, so I'm just gonna leave quickly before they notice. Good old stun and run. Right, there we go. I mean, I'm not gonna stick around all day and you know help them because it just means less XP and less loot for them. So what's the point in that? So I might as well just leave. Is that a path going back to where I need to go, or is this just going to be certain death? It kind of looks like it's going to be a path through the hills. We'll give it a go. Yeah, mine's doing the exact same there, Kevin, to be fair. It just doesn't... Well, it's the reason why I thought they were going to announce World of Warcraft Classic today on mobile. Because it's like... It's a very old game, and most modern mobile phones will run that, like, no problem. What the fuck is this? This looks a bit weird. Alright, so there's a barrel, a thing. I'm just gonna get like killed by something here, aren't I? Very strange. It's like the only bit of this entire area that's got like green. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a new graphics card. They've dropped massively in price over the past like few weeks. The 3080 is nearly at what it retails for. So it's like tempted. I'm actually now considering getting a 3080 Ti because I just won't need another graphics card then for ages. This is just going to be certain death. This, I just fucking know it is. Oh, well, I've got myself in a bit of a predicament here. I don't think you can bubble actually and drop off things. This is why the um, the gliders are really good because you could literally just equip your glider and just jump off there. It's like, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Oh, right. We just survived, so you know we're good. We're good.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, I've got a lot of crap in my pack though, just like bits of rock. Why this pack's filled up, I don't know, because this is actually one of the last packs that I've got. Yeah, just sell all this. Just don't need it. You can't trust the auction house like values for certain items like that. 400 gold. Parachute. Oh, they actually do have a parachute cloak. That's kind of cool. Yeah, well, they actually just made the like an item later on in the game, which was kind of the smart thing to do, I guess, because it just doesn't really make any sense it being a cloak that you've got to wear, because you know once you've used said cloak, it's like, oh, that kind of sucks, because you sort of out level it straight away. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I need that. God, that's an old item. Got that from Shadowfang Keep. Coal. Coal doesn't seem to auction for much, so we'll just get rid of that. Like that. That is actually, you know what? That does serve as a mining pick. I'm wondering that might actually sell for something on the auction house. I know it says 28 gold, but you know, because it's a slightly different pickaxe, people will pay money for that because people are that daft. Yeah, it did actually, didn't it? Yeah, Wrath Lich King. Yeah, I do. Well, it's the one that I had on my cloaking wrath for a very, very long time. Right, we don't need milk. Don't need that. Linen doesn't sell for shit on the auction house anymore. Oh, watermelon. No, I don't want it. Yeah, we want you. You stay over there. I need to start selling some of my herbs because I've got quite a few of them now. That's not worth anything because I've been trying to sell it for the last week. Get rid of that. I can't sell the orphan. Apparently, it's not legal to sell orphans, which kind of sucks.
Dabu.
Greetings, traveler.
Right. Probably shouldn't go around saying that, but I will. Right, put that
Go
there.
in peace.
So now I've got all those. Oh, I can make loads of these. I might actually make. Oh yeah, but so they auction for 1 gold 77, but the Swift Thistle's 1 gold 10. No, you know what? Actually, it's better to do that because it's only one Swift Thistle. So if I make loads of them, sell them all on the auction house. Yeah, the intros are brilliant, aren't they? Like they proper take you back. I made like when I made my paladin, I was like, oh wow, the intro, because I don't even think they have intros anymore. Like I think they've removed them. We'll just quickly make all these. I think the reason why these sell for quite a bit is because PvP. Because that is actually a really good potion for PvP. That just being able to basically sprint. Because obviously, if you get the flag in Warsong Gulch, you know you're sorted there. So you get 15 seconds of just sprint time, which if you're a rogue is pretty good. The minor rejuvenation potion. Yeah, we'll make all these because these are really handy. Yeah, it's the fun thing about retail. That it's just literally it just drops you into it and goes, yep, go for it. It's one of the reasons I've got a mage that I boosted a few years back. Like I had, the free boost and I didn't pay for one on retail, and I used it on a mage, but it basically started me, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I was like, I would actually much rather have just leveled the character because you learn the character as you're going along. If it just drops you in and goes, right, go for it, you don't really know what you're doing. So yeah, it kind of sucks a little bit with that. These, no, don't need any more of them for now. Right, sell them. Hopefully we can get a bit of gold for them little speedy things.
I've been expecting you.
I am very tempted to. Don't say I've got to go back to where I've just came from because that's
Wind
just going
be
to
at
piss
your
me off.
back.
Oh, I do as well. Fuck off. Right. But yeah, I might use a boost on a mage,
Well
like pay for a
met.
boost, but it's like I don't know how much it is. It's like 20 quid or 30 quid or
We
whatever.
shall
But
meet
it
again.
saves you about 800 hours of leveling up a bloody character and doing all this again, which will suck. In Wrath of Lich King, don't get me wrong, Wrath of Lich King, it's so easy to level up because you can just use Dungeon Finder. And yeah, from that point, it's so easy to level and all. So I could literally just go, you know what? Yeah, Jolliv, you just tank a few dungeons or something, or if you want to make like a healer or something, I'll roll this class and we'll just dungeon it all the way up to level 70 or whatever, and then just do Northrend from there. Yeah, heirlooms, they were so good then. Like I think you ended up on retail at some point. You had because they kept doing it so you could actually increase the level of the heirlooms, so you could upgrade them so it would be up to max level. They've probably removed them now with what's going on, but I remember the last time that I used them, it was like you could have an heirloom in every single bit of your gear. I think bar. Even though you could actually have a neck, but I don't think it gave you XP, so it was kind of a bit shit. You could pretty much have an heirloom on everything, and they all gave you like XP and leveled with you, so you could just do anything straight off. And you basically started off with like a blue item in every slot, which yeah, it was just slightly overkill that. But yeah, I am kind of happy about certain things that they put into the game because it kind of sucked ass certain aspects of it, especially the leveling. The leveling was so shit. Like, have I only got? Oh no no no. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go to this mailbox and see what treasures have come from the auction house. It could be things that I've bid on, or it could be things that I've sold. Oh, it's loads of expired things. Right, Well, we'll keep them in there. I'm surprised the Shredder manual things didn't sell. Them can just get sold because they're crap. And you know what? That can just get sold as well. But I'll put them back on, so we'll leave them in.
Zug zug.
Yeah, that's another class that I've never really liked playing. Really, the Warlocks. I have actually leveled one up to max, but I never liked playing it. I don't. Complete waste of time me doing it. I know, but it was just one of those. I kind of thought that I'd like it, but it was at the time where Affliction was the best DPS spec, but I always preferred doing Destruction, which is why I think I've always kind of preferred mages over Warlocks. Right, so we've got to pop back over there and do that again. Right, what I think I'll do, we'll run up here, kill these, then we'll go down to here. Just because I have a feeling that this is going to have a follow-on, which I'm kind of regretting that I didn't do it last time. I've got so much crap on me now, though. It's not good. It's like this. What even is that? Okay, apparently I'm covering someone's holiday shift, apparently. Yeah, I don't need that because I've actually done that quest now. And yeah, and it just doesn't remove it from your pack. Oh, they're worth 305 gold then. Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, Jolliv, I'm still going to have to go to Hillsbrad because these are the last two quests that I've got in this area. And I'm still technically 3 levels off getting to 30. And I can't go to 1,000 needles before I get level 30. So, yeah, I'm going to still have to go to Hillsbrad. But the reason why I hate Hillsbrad is because you go and do Battle for Hillsbrad Part 1, you kill 10 peasants, you run all the way back to the other end of the map, hand that in, and then they go, right, we need you to go back to the same place and kill 10 militiamen. And you're like, right, I'm going to do that. So you run all the way back, kill 10 militiamen, come back with it. Then they go, right, now we need you to kill 10 councillors, which apparently are, different there, and then it sucks. It's just a terrible, terrible questing sort of chain, that. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do 1,000 needles till 30 because I know that if I do, it will give me problems down the line with leveling. Because I don't really want to be doing Stranglethorn Vale, or I want to be avoiding Stranglethorn Vale as much as I can. Because again, I've done it so many times that I'm just not interested in it. I'm wanting to level this guy basically different to anyone else, so I'm doing all the areas that I never did. Like this area sucks. Like this area is absolute shite, but at least it's new content, which is the reason why I keep up. Well, whenever I play Classic, I kind of want to go and play Alliance because I've never played Alliance. Well, I played them till like level 15, I think it was. Um, but the problem is with it, it's like if I go and play Alliance, I don't. It's like I don't know anywhere. I don't know what I'm doing. Everything's new, so I feel like I'm a complete idiot all over again. What the hell is that? A sack beast? I don't want to kill that. I think that's spooky. So we just have to kind of hope that we don't go. Well, I don't want to go back there. Do that, but yeah, I mean, I know some places. I know like Elwyn Forest, and do you know what? I can't even remember the name of the place. I think it's Westfall. Yeah, that's it. I know Westfall. But I don't know anything else, basically. Other than those two places. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said there, isn't it? It's pretty much going, I want to try something new, but I just don't want to be Alliance. I think it's more the fact that the people that I play the game with won't roll Alliance. So, it's... Yeah, it's not the best. I keep trying on retail. Whenever I go back on retail, I've actually got like an Alliance character on like a completely new server and stuff I don't play on. Um, just to level it up and just do retail, but it's not the same on retail because you end up just like it's. I think I had like a level 15 paladin. He had 3 epics and the rest of his gear was blues, and I'm like, he's level 15. Why has he got all this gear? But yeah, it's just retail at the moment. It's just awful. I will be going back though. No, you don't start at level 10. I'm not having that. I mean, well, I'm on about level 15 back when it was, you had 120 levels or 130 levels, I think it was. Not like when you got 60. Why the hell? What is the point in them starting you at level 10? Right, that has actually made me angry. That has messed with like my OCD. That I hate Blizzard. I really do. I I used to remember when Blizzard made good games. I know. Well, some of them do have starting zones though, because the Red Orc guys that you play as on what's it called? The Battle for Azeroth, I think it was. They had like their own little unique starting area, and that was kind of cool. That like you actually went and did things as an Outland Orc, which was quite fun. Oh look, we get to kill Cenarius. Well, his clones, I guess. There. All right, yes, he's got a Petrian. I want a Petrian. Well, yeah. I used to like Grom, but now I don't because he kind of sucks in the lore now. He's just kind of like a useless guy who doesn't really do anything. These treants suck. Fuck off, trees. Yeah, he was always. He does have a cool as fuck axe though. Like I do like his axe. That is, but to be honest, I like his axe more than I like him. I think his axe just looks cool. It's just like as a design, it's a very nice axe. Well, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do if you stand in front of a demon like and it's exploding? You're just gonna stand there. Move. Nobody would move. That would just be a silly idea. I mean, I think the worst thing about that cutscene is he's literally like stood next to a rock that he could hide behind said rock and probably take cover from a lot of the damage. I'm sure something. Oh, as a player. I thought there was something like spying on me then, but yeah, but Thrall's the entire reason that like 3 of the expansions are completely fucked because he just decides to leave the entire like horde in charge of idiots. It's like the only time that the horde actually work well is when Thrall's in charge of them, and then from I think it's from like Cataclysm onwards, he just sort of goes, "Oh, just deal with it yourself," and then yeah, it just really does not help or make any sense. But that's just the way he does things, apparently. Right, well, we might get to level 28 by the end of today's stream. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I think we're about 4,000 XP, which should be these 2 quests. I think. It just makes me laugh how these guys have like a Petrian. Well, I mean, you just duel Garrosh, and then like Garrosh kind of like goes, "Hi, you can't beat me in close combat," and then he just goes, "Ah, yes, but I can cast spells," and then instantly does kill him. So that's quite funny. I think as well at the time the expansion that he's on, where he does that, shamans were not very good. They were like kind of crap, so it kind of made it was quite funny. It was like Thrall uses plot armor and it's super effective. Oh shit! Don't
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, I hate these things. Did she just remove my buff? I've never seen him do that before. These tree ants suck. Like, this tree ant's probably going to kill me. Yeah, Vol'jin sucks. Like, he was always a bit like a sub-character in Warcraft. And then, like, somehow gets made the war chief of the Horde, and everyone's like, who even is he? Because I think he's pretty, like, if you go and try and find him at the moment, he's just sort of, like, sat in the room, like, the throne room where Thrall is. And, yeah, he's, like, the leader of the trolls, but nobody really gives a shit. I'd probably say most of the people that play this game, if you ask them who the leader of the trolls are, or is, they would probably say Thrall. Because it's like, oh, yes, excellent. Yeah, they do, to be fair. I don't think there's any alliance leader that that I like or give a shit about, because they're just all kind of a bit boring. Like, you've got, like, the weird blonde-haired kid, which I think he's dead now in the lore. I'm not too sure if he's dead in the new one, but I hope he is. And then you've got, like, the night elves who cry because their tree got burnt down. It's like, just plant a new one. You know, it only takes a few years to grow a new tree. Just plant a new one. It's not that bad. And the thing is, the tree's been destroyed, yeah, it's been burned, but it's still there. All they have to do is just extinguish it. It's not fallen over or anything. They can still go back and build houses and whatever. So I don't know why they're whinging. Yeah, yeah. I think it's more just a case of now the lore in retail's just gone mad. Like, once you kind of defeated Deathwing in Cataclysm, they just sort of gave up with the lore of this game, and it's just kind of, let's just make up some random crap that occurs. Because they kind of have, like, no source material, I guess, at this point. Right, so I've killed all of them. I need to kill some botanists, because apparently I don't like botanists. Well, yeah, no, just ignore the sword. There is no sword, right? There's no sword anywhere, and anyone who says there is a sword is clearly a conspiracy theorist. Oh, you dick. He stole my thing. Oh, right, well, I'm gonna have a botanist. Fuck you.
That's still recharging.
I'm kind of hoping in the new expansion that you can actually wield that sword, because it'd be brilliant. Yeah, they're definitely going to have it that you make something from it. I just know for a fact it's going to be that you're going to be it's going to be a new artifact weapon that you're going to forge from the remains of it. And they're just going to piss everyone off because everyone's like happy that you're not having an artifact weapon or an artifact of some kind. And I bet you they ruin it by just going, oh yeah, you actually get, you make your own personalized artifact weapon or piece of armor or something that you can then use to restore the dragonflights, and everyone's like, oh wow, yeah, woo. It's like, no, just fuck off. Yeah, you get an artifact dragon. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. God, I hate retail. What have they done to the lore? What have they done? I'm pretty certain though, like they actually did say that the lore for this new Dragonflight thing is basically once you complete Shadowlands, everyone gets amnesia and you forget about Shadowlands because it's like you basically reset the balance in the world, and then Shadowlands is like, oh yeah, it actually it didn't happen, that nobody knows it happened, so you go back to just like kind of just before it happened. Which when I heard that that's well apparently what's leaked with it, I'm like, that fucking sucks. Like that really sucks if that's what they're doing.
That spell isn't ready.
Well, yeah, that's another thing that kind of I didn't like. The whole thing with like how Sylvanas turns into a bad guy. It's like no, she actually was kind of right with what she was doing because the things that she was doing in Battle for Azeroth were kind of like, yeah, fuck the Alliance, and I kind of like that because it was kind of instigating a bit of combat in between them because for the last I don't know, like 4 expansions, they've just kind of been the best of friends. Like, oh yeah, we're really chummy. It's like, no, I kind of just want to kill the Alliance. It's like the whole point of the game. But yeah, for some reason they just keep trying to make people friendly, and then have like Sylvanas. Actually, she was good all along. She just had an evil energy ball inside her. It's like, all right. Well, yeah, but in Battle for Azeroth, you didn't really know at that point who the fuck the jailer is, and at the end of Shadowlands, you still don't know who the jailer is. So it's like that's probably the reason why that they've gone down that route.
I can't cast that
But yeah,
yet.
it kind of sucks that she's now like kind of good again because I wanted her to stay evil because I've always thought Sylvanas is like actually evil because she well, she's not evil, but she just doesn't like people, and you can kind of understand why, because she's kind of undead. So, she's quite edgy, that's what it is. Oh, look, a Fey Dragon. I didn't actually know they were in Classic. It's called Willy. I'm, I am super mature, me. Well, yeah, but she's had like 10 expansions to get over that now, so she should have been over it by now. She's just very grumpy. She needs a Snickers bar. Right. Oh my, where are these bloody botanists? I hate botanists. They all need to die. Let's not go over there because I don't want to be fighting them. So you don't get any of this on retail. I think everything on retail, everything that you fight is instanced. So it's like you can kill it and everyone else in the area can kill it. You don't have to sit around waiting. Yeah, the jailer did nothing wrong, right? He is a good guy. We were the bad guys all along. That's a botanist over there, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Let's go hunt down the botanist and kill him. I'm kind of wondering what these guys have done to like for us to be so pissed
That
off at them.
spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Come up here so I can murder you.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I want an expansion where we're like the bad guys, and it just turns out we've just been dicks all along. Ooh, what's in that cave? No, let's go and do the other bit. Let's go and do the other bit. Right, let's get out of this fucking area. I hope I don't have to come back up here because that will suck a little bit. Kind of want Arthas to come back, to be fair, because Arthas was actually good. Yeah. Yeah, we become the quest givers. That would be quite good. I'm actually surprised they never put something into the game like where you can do something like that. Like go, right, I want this amount of certain items and I will pay you to go and get them, and then like it sort of generates a bit of, you know, XP or something. So like you create your own quests, but you have to like pay for like the service. That would be kind of cool. That I don't know how they would quite implement it, but right. Well, if they're putting it in the game, as far as I'm concerned now, they owe me royalties because I literally just came up with that idea about 5 seconds ago, so they need to be paying me some money now. That's the way that I'm going to figure this. I don't know who, but somebody really does not like deer. They've just come up here and just killed all of them. Sucks to be wildlife in this game. Jesus. That sucks. I guess it's kind of though like, why don't you just go to the auction house and do it? But I was meaning it. Well, I was thinking more like you could literally put like a little marker somewhere, like a little beacon that people can click on in like a questing area, and then you go, right, I want this amount of like Briarthorn. Say I want 200 Briarthorns, and then I would be running around and go, oh look, someone's got a quest here. They want this many items. Um, I'll now go and do this quest. Now, what the game could do there is it could literally go, I'm going to assign a certain amount of XP depending on how difficult this quest is. And then, you know, assign that XP, and then you also get some money for it, which the money would be supplied, or like an item would be supplied by the person giving the quest out. Which I don't know how they would do that, but that to me would be quite a cool mechanic because no MMO has that. The problem is you'd probably be able to easily exploit that. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, it sounds like you'd be able to exploit it, so maybe you don't have any XP. Because with the XP, you could probably just go like, I want 60,000 linen cloth. You get 60,000 linen cloth, and it might just give you like 3.5 million experience or something. So you just, you know, you just get from level 1 to 70 in a single quest. But yeah, maybe take the XP off it. But at this point, though, it doesn't. Does it really matter if you can exploit the XP? Because all Blizzard want you to do is level up as fast as possible. They don't give a shit about what you do. Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Does it really matter? Because at this point, Blizzard can literally do that. Like, Blizzard go, oh, you know, you can get level 1 to 60 in 5 seconds, pretty much. It's not hard anymore to, like, level up in WoW. Not like this. Like, this actually requires, like, a lot of time to be sunk into the game. Well, they kind of do, because they sell you boosts. That's how they make money off it. I don't. This is what I don't get. Like in retail, people actually buy the boosts in retail. Like I know they give you a free boost with when you buy the expansion or whatever. Which yeah, that's kind of cool. That you just get a free boost because you can just try another class if you've not tried one. I don't know. Like maybe just take the XP thing off then, so they don't get XP. It's just literally for monetary gain or, you know, an item of some kind. Like you could put an item on there that you can give people. Just give people like the Shards of Frostmourne at like level 1. It's fine. It's like work orders, except you place it down in the world rather than you go into an auction house. Now, I think that would be kind of cool because then you could go and place it at like the starting zone or something, or place it somewhere nearby and go, right, I want you to do this, rather than having to go to an auction house and piss about with it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I can't believe I'm going back here to plant some fucking seeds. Maybe we should just deal with all the harpies and fire elementals. Oh wait, we already did that. Yeah, but we don't like doing that. I think it'd be better if you could just place your own custom place. Why didn't they give me this quest when I was killing the harpies? It would have just been so much easier. Oh, fuck these harpies, right. I'm gonna run around until I find, like, another place to plant stuff. I don't even care about the XP for killing these, because it's just not worth it.
I'm out of range.
Ah, there we go, mound of dirt. Of course, there's like 5 harpies surrounding it. How the hell do they make money?
I need to get closer.
Well, of course, 200k.
I can't cast that yet.
What the fuck? That's a bit weird.
That's still recharging.
Then again, I have seen some of the weird shit that people get up to on some of those roleplay servers. Especially in that Goldshire Inn, my god. It's a very strange place. Yeah, I get. Do you know what? I guess they could kind of do that, to be fair, Kevin, where you have like a new, like a third faction, maybe. The problem is though, if you have like the third faction is like the bad guys, when you beat the bad guys in that expansion, it's like what do I do then? But it would be good to have a third faction. I think there was an MMO that I sort of played that I did have 3 factions, and I can't remember which one it was now. Which one was it? I've played too many MMOs basically. That's what I can figure out from that. That I don't know which MMO had that. Elder Scrolls Online. You had 3 factions that you could basically pick. You pick one of them, but it made the PvP quite interesting from what I remember, because you could actually do like. That's what I've just said, Jolly. I've just said Elder Scrolls Online. Sea of Heroes. City of Heroes. Is that the MOBA that they did? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah. Well, yeah, but that membership plus thing, it was a bit stupid because I bought the actual game and I unlocked it all from buying the actual game. So I don't know what like gave me the power to do that, but I just for some reason had all of the factions and all of the races that I could do on any of them. And I didn't have like membership plus or anything. Because I'm not paying money for a free to play MMO. Oh, there's a herb in there. It's like, how much do I want this herb? Not enough, I don't think. There's a stone talent grunt there. Wait. What the hell's this all about? I wonder if that path leads up. Oh, do you know what? I bet you the path that I've fucking. Yeah, I have a feeling that that pathway leads back to that town, and I'm just being an idiot. And I've basically ran all the way around the top. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and you could make like your own. You could make like your own kind of superhero, so you could have like basic like Superman, couldn't you?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Well, you could have Superman, but he wasn't Superman.
That's
It was
still
like you could
charging.
put powers into things.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, it was quite good. That I'll tell you what, the what was it like, the cinematic for it was pretty cool. Where it has like them all fighting, and then Brainiac comes in at the end and beats the shit out of everyone. Yeah, because people had like, you could make like a Batman that also was like a Green Lantern and stuff on it, which was just, it was well weird, like the things that you could do. But I think a lot of that did have a lot of pay to win stuff in it. That game, from what I remember, like you could basically buy extra superhero powers, so you could just be like, I am more powerful than anyone else because I have the power of Superman, and I don't know, like I'm trying to think of like another superhero that's actually strong in DC, because a lot of them aren't. Like Superman's like his own league, but then the rest of them are just kind of a bit like shite, really. Or is that the other one? See, I don't know. I know they did release one, but it was a bit weird. Because I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's even still going. The one that I'm thinking about. Let's have a quick look at that. City of Heroes. Yeah, I think this might be like the prelude to it. That game, because it was DC. In fact, it might have just been called DC Online. Yeah, it was. Yeah, DC Universe Online. I think it's still going actually. Yeah, I probably I probably did play that though, to be fair, because I think I've played pretty much every MMO apart from Final Fantasy, because I have no interest in that in the slightest, because the game kind of looks not very good. So, which I know a lot of people do like the look of Final Fantasy, but I'm not a fan of it. Right, so we need to find these dirt mounds. There's one over there. There's another one. Come here, bastards. Yeah, I think they must have evolved into the DC Online, because it's kind of the same thing, really. Yeah, the DC Online thing's the thing that I'm thinking of, where you could basically buy extra superpower sets. So you could buy like an Amazonian power set, so you could play like, well, you weren't as strong as obviously like Wonder Woman, Superman stuff, but you could have like similar powers to certain aspects were the same. But I remember playing that. I actually didn't mind it. It was quite a fun little game, but I'm surprised Marvel have never done an MMO, really, because you'd think with the popularity of them and the amount of people that play MMOs, that they'd have something similar. I fucking hate this area. I really do. It just sucks. Like, I'm fighting fucking dragons, and then I'm fighting small dragons. I have to bloody lay on hands here, because this thing's gonna kick shite out of me. Oh yeah. Did you did you ever play the Pokemon? I think it was Pokemon Blue MMO that they did. I think it was like Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red, and it was like the whole game, but you could play it with like 3,000 people. It was yeah, interesting to say the least. I did try that. I don't know if they shut it down because they did Bomberman as well, which I think was quite popular. But the Pokemon one was so funny because you could just see like 1,000 people running around on Pokemon, just like beating the shit out of all the trainers and everything. Yeah, yeah. I never was a big fan of the Wii, to be honest. I know Steph like seems to have fond memories of the Wii, but I always thought it was a bit shit. Yeah, I guess they did have Marvel Heroes. Yeah, it was like an ARPG, really, wasn't it? That. Do you know what? I think that fucking sword's better than. He's very close. He's nearly better than my thing. That's actually quite funny. Like a two-handed sword that I just got off a random fucking creature who's nearly better than my paladin weapon. Oh, what the hell is this? War Chief's Blessing. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, I was oh my god, what the fuck is with the aggro in this game? It's fucked. But yeah, I've been looking at like something to get so that if I'm like working away from home, I can still play games on it. Because I had to obviously give my laptop from a previous job back, so I've kind of only got my dead old gaming laptop now, which is not it's not the best. Um, right, that's what that is. But yeah, so I've not really got anything to play games on, and I was tempted to get like a new like gaming laptop or something, but they're just a bit shit, really. Gaming laptops, they last for like not a long time, and you don't really use them, because yeah, you can use them on battery, but they kind of just die. Well, this is what I'm getting onto. I think I might buy the Steam Deck, because it seems perfect for if I'm staying away at like a hotel or something. You know, I can still play certain games. The only thing that's putting me off from it is that I don't know if they're going to change it. Well, I'm not too fussed about the battery really with that because it's kind of because it's small. You can plug it in easy. So say you're in like a hotel or something, you know, it's not actually that bad. But getting like a laptop out, you know, you need like you definitely need a mouse to be playing games and all that. So you've got to faff around with setting it up somewhere that you can lie down on the bed or something, or sit on a chair or whatever and just play it like no problem. But I am thinking of getting one because they're only like I think it's like £450 they are, and it would kind of make like a lot of sense to just to grab one for me anyway. I'd still obviously have a laptop, but I'd have like my work laptop with me, so you know that's not too bad. But I just don't really know whether I want to buy one or not yet. I guess I'll find out really, because the main thing that's kind of putting me off from buying one of them is that I don't know if they can like I don't think I'd be able to play World of Warcraft on it because it's only Steam. It's like only the Steam OS. So whether you can sideload like Windows onto it or Linux or something, then I could put other other things on it, like I don't know, like Origin or that kind of crap. Let's help this warrior out. See, I'm kind sometimes. There you go, Jolliv. Clip that. Clip me helping someone for once. Now we're gonna go and have a look up here. Yeah. But yeah, like the what was it? It was the. It wasn't the PSP. It was like the thing that was the PSP 2 that could do all that as well. Like you could. I can't remember what it was called. The thing that they basically released that was just a second PSP. Oh, the one time that I actually saved someone and he wasn't paying attention. You know, he pays attention to when I abuse the game and steal people's loot, though, doesn't he? But yeah, it is a bit. It's a bit strange, really. That I guess people are kind of getting into the whole portable gaming now because with mobiles and how mobiles are so popular. If you can get like mobile gaming devices that are like a bit more powerful and can run your games on your PC, like what run games that run on your PC, there's probably a bit of a market for that. I can't believe like I literally ran all the way around there to do that, which is a path there. And that's excellent. Oh, what's that over there? What is that? What is that quest? When did when did I get? Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, well we're going back down the super secret route that we found. Oh yeah, like mobile. The thing is, it's like casual gamers, so it's people playing your Candy Crush that's they're the ones who are making like who are spending the money. Because them sort of people, they're playing Candy Crush to get stuck on like a level or something. They'll pay 80p or £1 or £2 or whatever just to clear a single level, and then it's like they'll go like play another level, get stuck on it. I'm dead, Oh, so close. They'll get stuck again and just keep doing that, and they spend like the amount of money that people spend is ridiculous, and obviously kids. Because like a kid gets hold of like the mum's iPad or something and spends like £3,000 on it. Yeah, yeah. Well, you probably would. That's the thing. Like, if you just if you exploit there is game companies that do that. They exploit the market. Um, where they basically see something's popular. It's like remember when what was it Flappy Bird when Flappy Bird came out and everyone was like holy shit, and then how many Flappy Bird clones did you get from that one idea? And that's all it takes, and people will just download it because it's like, yeah, Flappy Bird's all right, but I like to watch. Well, like if you're a kid, you're like, oh, my kid likes to watch. I don't know, like Teletubbies. We've got Flappy Tubbies or something, and it's also is his Flappy Bird, but you've got Teletubbies on it. People will literally download that for the kids and just generate a shitload of ad revenue for you if you just put adverts everywhere. It's so easy to do things like that, and you've only got to look at like Raid Shadow Legends and shit to go. They're paying YouTubers. Like when a YouTuber mentions that game, they get paid like £2,000-3,000. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous how much money they get paid for just doing literally nothing. And I mean, I've played Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? It's not the shittest game.
I'm out of range.
It's
That
all
spell
right.
isn't ready yet.
It's just not. It's just not that interesting, really. It's kind of like you can literally just have the gameplay itself by doing like an automatic mode on it. It's like, all right, which yeah, a little bit boring. I don't know why I needed to just
I can't
because
cast
that wasn't
that
like a
yet.
boss or anything. It was just fuck this. Can't be bothered with this fight. Fucking harpies. yeah, it's the video game industry kind of sucks, really. It's not a nice industry to work in. I have worked in it myself and did not enjoy it. So yeah, yeah, it's no problem, that Kevin. I'm probably gonna end the stream soonish anyway. Um, but I'll probably still stay on like World of Warcraft or something. Might even see if Jolly wants to do a dungeon of some kind. I don't fuck knows what dungeon, but I don't know why I just cast that random spell. Oh, I might actually get to level 28. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, now we've got some like noob messaging me. Oh, where the hell am I going? I'm getting lost. I'm really hoping that these are the last three. Oh, that's not too bad then. Yeah, next week's while I'm away at work as well, so that's I can't stream at all next week, so I'm just gonna be doing no streaming. Um, but like I said, I'll be taking my old laptop with me, which can run this no problem. I mean, it's an old gaming laptop, but it's still like 10 years newer than this game, so it it can perfectly run this like no problems. So I'll just probably do a little bit of leveling up on that. Friday night, I do want to do Elden Ring because the Elden Ring streams I do actually really like. I might do like an Elden Ring stream where rather than doing shots, I just get drunk basically. Just get drunk from drinking normal drinks, and then just see how shit I get over time. Because that to me sounds like a fun idea.
Our enemies will fall.
Nice. So
Death to
more
all who
quests.
oppose us.
I hate this area. I'm never doing this area ever again. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna definitely check it after the stream.
Honor.
I've literally got it so when I open up the phone, it's like right there ready to play. Ooh, a long bastard sword. See, I just like the look of swords like that on this. Like just having a standard, I've got like a big sword. I'm gonna keep that because if someone buys that for a gold, it's well worth it. Linen cloth is worth nothing. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll sell that. Thrift thistle. Need to make them into these potions. I'm sort of stockpiling the silk. Weirdly, silk isn't worth anything on this. Now, whenever I've played World of Warcraft in the past, it's like silk always is worth a fortune, but this time it seems to be wool. Wool's worth like a lot more than silk is. Like, look, you can see the difference on the auction. 19 silver per wool. That's 1 silver. Well, like 1 silver 92. So
Go forth to victory.
yeah, it's an interesting one that they're sort of doing. Oh yeah, shit. See, this is where I'm gonna kind of struggle now because I don't actually need any more of these. What is that? See, that to me seems like a really good ability. Reduces the target's attributes by 5%. Does that work on raid bosses? Because if that works on raid bosses, like you can just take 5% of its health off by attacking the thing. It's very strange. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit then, Kevin. Or maybe tomorrow or Friday or something. Have a good one at work. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna put points into this because apparently I need 5 points in this because I need to get vengeance. Because vengeance is very good.
How?
Yeah, still not found a better cloak than the one that I've got.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
I don't think I'm ever gonna do raiding on this guy anyway because I've kind of got no interest in
Who wishes
raiding
to speak?
with a paladin. Oh yes, they're much better.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Right, I've got a single mission left now in this area apparently. But I have absolutely no idea where it is. Doesn't actually look like I have a mission. Hmm. You're not allowed to go on Satisfactory there, Jolliffe. I keep meaning to buy that, to be fair. It does look like quite a decent game, so. But I know it's one of those games that I'm going to end up sinking 1,000 hours into it if I actually do get the thing. So where is this guy? Ashen Vale. Okay. Right, so... okay, okay. Okay, let's give that a go. Now, does it say this is a group quest? No, it doesn't. Right, so we're going to kill that. I have no idea what that is, but we'll get rid of that. Oh, damn this. Right, off to Ashen Vale we go then. This is going to take... do you know what? I
Ancestors
don't
watch
think
over
it's
you.
going to take too long. Have to get there.
Well met.
Might
Goodbye.
actually pick up this other quest that I've got to do in Ashen Vale while I'm at it. Because I know there's the one where you've got to go and fight the Legion, which is that one, and they're over here somewhere, I believe. But they are all like level 30, but I should be able to do that. I'm level 28 now, so not too far off. I'll just give it. It's probably going to be about 5 minutes, so if anyone's wanting to get a drink, I would recommend going and getting a drink now. Just while we wait for this. Just checking some things. Oh, speak of the devil, Blizzard emailing me about Warcraft Arc-like Rumble. Yeah, we've already discussed that before, and not a chance. The game that nobody wanted or needed. Coming to a mobile near you soon. They're just so out of it, Blizzard. They just don't understand like what people actually want. They don't want fucking mobile games that look crap. Just put, all they have to do is literally make World of Warcraft Classic work on a mobile, and they would literally be raking in money. They don't even have to put like link to a membership, so you can just play it for free, and it would be fine, perfectly fine. They could just put a little cosmetic store in it, and they would just rake money in off that, like no problems at all. Don't even have to have it linked to the proper game, but yeah, they just seem to be obsessed with trying to make mobile games really. Oh. I can't remember what the MOBA that they made was called now, because I don't think, I could be wrong here, because I've not actually had a look on the Blizzard launcher for a long time, but I don't think they actually make it anymore. Oh no, apparently Heroes of the Storm. But yeah, it is still live. I thought they closed it down because nobody played it, but apparently not. Kind of surprised me that really, because I'd literally thought that they'd shut that whole game down. don't know how I'm supposed to get this guy because I am pretty certain that this is a alliance stronghold. So how in the absolute shite am I supposed to get in there to kill that? I have no idea. Because I'm just going to get wrecked by the level like 70 guards. I guess we'll see. Hmm. I really wanted to get to level 30 tonight and it's just not going to happen. God, I hate this point of the game. It's like once I get a mount, the game just speeds up massively because you basically spend half the amount of time to get between places. And yeah, it's going to be so good. Can't wait. Oh, bloody hell. Really tired today for some reason. I should probably pick up this quest actually before I. What is that? Honorless target. Never even noticed that you had that when you get off a
Glory to the Horde. Go with
25
honor.
silver. It's not too bad. Yeah, and they're all over there. We'll go see if we can kill this guy first. This hors d'oeuvres, as I'm going to call him. We'll have to go and kill Huge Olive. Yeah, there's a shortcut through this way. Let's just go up here. Good thing is, the last time that I came through here, everything was kind of kicking the shit out of me because I was like level 24 or something, I think, when I was here. So I should be able to fare a little bit better now. I'm just hoping the big moss golems aren't going to beat the crap out of me because they are spooky, them guys. You can't see them and then, like, they just appear out of nowhere. There's one of them there, look. Horrible things. Them spiders can fuck off as well. Because they poison you and stun you all the time. Alright, so we need to go and figure out how to get into this place. I would rather fight the bear.
It's too far.
Let's go
away.
fight the bear. We're gonna have to fight one of them. Is my guy even actually attacking him, or is he? He's got no attack animation, so that's great. Ah, there we go, he's come back then. Past this spider without him attacking us. Yeah, I'm not really too sure how to get this guy. There's got to be a way, because the only way that I can think of doing it is running straight up the middle and the guards just killing me, which that can't be that can't be the path that I'm supposed to take here to kill this guy. I must be able to get up one of these hills here on the side. But yeah, it seems like a bit of a weird quest, this. Like, why the hell would it tell me to come to an alliance, like, castle thing? Because I'm just going to get the shit kicked out of me by the guards. maybe it's not an alliance thing. Am I thinking of somewhere? I'm sure I got attacked by like alliance people around here. Let's walk in and see. It looks like someone's already actually here. There's a blink dragon. Yeah, I can hear someone killing him up here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Looks like we've got a friend. Oh, he's chose the Mancubus. I mean, good choice, really. You know.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
At least we managed to kill that. It's kind of good timing, that really. Nice and easy. Sometimes it actually works out to your advantage playing an MMO like this. The only problem is we've got obviously now fly back there, but yeah, we can hold off on that. I think I'm going to go and do the Legion
I need a target.
just because I don't think it's going to be too difficult to do. I think we've only got to kill, yeah, we've only got to kill like 18 things. Oh. Warlocks are actually pretty badass, aren't they? Really, like, because he's got loads of instant cast dots, so you can just put loads of them on something and just run off. All right. Nice.
I can't cast that yet.
Give me a health stone for some reason. I'm probably going to need it. He's killing that bear anyway. I don't think there's a ugly here. No, he's over there. That's fine. Yeah. That actually ended quite well, that. Just because I don't think I would have been able to take that guy by myself. It might have been difficult. Unless I could pull the guys out of that room, really. I think that's the only way I would have been able to take that guy. I don't think I'd have been able to kill all three at once. Or I think if I had, I would have probably needed Lay on Hands. And it's still on cooldown. I can't wait till we get glyphs because I know there's a glyph that lowers the cooldown on that to like, I think it's like 10 minutes, which is so good for tanking. You can use it like twice in a raid boss. It's ridiculous. I think they actually changed it though in retail now that it is only like 10 minutes Lay on Hands because it's kind of like one of your main tanking things to keep you alive. Not that paladins really need any more of those because they have a ridiculous amount of things to keep them alive, but yeah, I remember this bit. I remember this being a ball ache as well, but shouldn't be too bad. I remember most of these guys are all like right next to each other, so and they patrol as well, so it's yeah, it's not my favourite place to be going this. Oh, Strangle Kelp. That, I believe is worth quite a bit. Just don't want to be fighting this dick.
That's
Not
still
want to be
recharging.
fighting that, but we'll just kill him. Oh, that's not good. That's hopefully he continues auto attacking because I should still be able to beat him from auto attacking on that. Random disconnect there.
I can't cast that yet.
Don't know whether the stream disconnected then or something. Don't know if it was an internet dropout maybe. It's a weird one. No, it didn't say anything about that dropping out. Yeah, these are going to be annoying to kill.
I need to get closer.
Come on, Burning Legion. Yeah, it's going to be one at a time for these. Let's see what the XP is like. It is 2 levels higher than me.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, that AoE that he does constantly is not the best. Yeah, they don't even give much XP these either. They kind of suck. But at least we can take them. Got the level 29. Yeah, 29 would be better to go after. Come on. So after these 229s, and we'll try and stick to those just because we'll get a little bit. Well, they've got a little bit lower health, and we'll hit them a little bit harder. But yeah, if we get 2 of these coming after us, we are definitely dead. There's no chance that I can fight 2 of these at once. Not without popping some form of cooldown or heal or something. Still need that polearm skill up. It's still not very good. Yeah, I think what I'll probably do though is because this quest is going to be a bit tedious. So anyone watching it's going to be a little bit boring, I think. So I'll probably end the stream at this point. Yeah, it's been pretty good tonight. It's been fun. As usual, we've been beaten up by all sorts of creatures tonight, so it's always a fun thing to do. So I'll be streaming again, hopefully on Friday night. I'll do what I do, Elden Ring, like I said earlier. So that's going to be a fun one. So yeah, come and join us for that one. And yeah, I will catch you all next time. See you later.